Elevators, welcome everyone. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Wala nang dating pagtingin. Sawa na ba sa aking lambing ginawa? Hello, Super Delights. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, guys. Wala ka namang dahilan, bakit bigla na lang nang iwan? Happy New Year, everyone. Di na alam ang gagawin upang ika'y magbalik sa'kin. Ginawa ko naman ang lahat, bakit bigla na lang naghanap? Happy New Year, everyone! Hindi magbabago pagmamahal sa iyo. Sana'y pakinggan mo ang awit ng pusong ito. mapapagod, tulad ng ilog na hindi tumitigil sa pag-agos, pag-ibig di matatapos. Happy New Year, everyone! Tulad ng mundo na hindi tumitigil sa pag-ikot, pag-ibig di mapapagod, tulad ng ilog na hindi tumitigil sa pag-agos, pag-ibig di matatapos. Happy New Year, everyone! Welcome sa live stream. So, malapit na po, ilang oras na lang, mag-2025 na guys. So, Happy New Year po sa lahat, sa buong mundo. Enjoy lang. Tulad ng mundo na hindi tumitigil sa pag-ikot, pag-ibig di mapapagod, tulad ng ilog na hindi tumitigil sa pag-agos, pag-ibig di matatapos. Happy New Year, everyone! Happy New Year sa lahat po, guys! So, welcome! 2025 na, matatapos na yung 2024. Tapos na ang lahat, andito pa rin ako. Itong nakatulala sa mundo. What's been used on me? You drown on the ground. Oh, Mr. Webster could never define what's been said between your heart and mine. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. Nothing at all. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. Happy New Year, everyone. So I'm just here. Happy New Year po sa lahat. All around the world. Happy New Year. Thank you for... Happy New Year po, everyone. Happy New Year. Isang taon na naman yung matatapos. Right? Hello, Extern64. Welcome back. Shout out Extern64 from Germany. Happy New Year. Happy New Year there. Happy New Year, brother. Thank you for coming back to my live stream. So it's been a long time that I've never been in live stream because it's too busy. So hello there, everyone. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you so much for visiting to my YouTube channel, guys. Happy New Year. May your 2025 will be full of full of blessings. What time is it in the Philippines? So it's 10:50 p.m. in the evening. It is now 10:50. So 2 hours 2 hours away from year 2025. So what time is it in the Germany? Extern 64. What time is it? So Happy New Year there to your family, to your friends, to your country, to your Germany. Keep safe always there. What time is it there? Oh, it's 14:50. Ah, it's an afternoon. Wow. Happy New Year. So your New Year will be later, right? In the evening. So we will be ahead of you. So it's been a long time. Extern 64, how are you there? How are you? So thank you for coming back again and visiting to my channel. So shout out everyone. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. So let's have a Happy New Year. You're right. Happy New Year, everyone. So 2024 will gone soon later. So year 2025. So I hope your 2025 will be full of enjoyment, blessings, and let's just enjoy our life together. I couldn't really join on previous live streams and watch your videos because I was moving out of my hometown of Casel. Ah, okay. It's okay, brother. So thank you so much. Thank you, brother. So I understand that you are busy. So it's okay. That's okay. No problem, brother. No worries. So thank you so much. So that's life. Sometimes it's a very busy. Then sometimes we have a priorities, right? No. So we have a priorities. So happy New Year to everyone there. No, wherever you are in the world. What's your country? To all people in the world, Happy New Year, guys. So may your year 2025 will be full of blessings from God. So just enjoy your life there, Extern 64. So it's been a long time. Thank you so much, Extern 64, for coming always. So how's your life there? So do you have any New Year's resolution? So if you have a New Year's resolution, please comment down below. So do you have any New Year's resolution, guys? Or a wish in your life this year 2025? Because year 2025 is fast approaching. So here in the Philippines, 2 hours away. So we are now in the year 2025. So the time is very fast. Right now, the days and the time are very fast. So year 2024 will be gone too soon. Do you have any New Year's resolution in your life? So just keep it in your life and then keep it on praying. So I have a lot of New Year's resolutions. So one of my New Year's resolution, guys, is to become a successful in this YouTube journey, in my YouTube journey. So that's why I made live streams, guys, because I wanted to be successful here in YouTube because I don't want to work anymore. I am in Bellefield now and I want to read more books in this year. Wow, that's a very nice New Year's resolution, Extern 64. So guys, if you have a New Year's resolution, please comment down below. So that's a very nice New Year's resolutions because you want to read more books. Oh, thank you so much, Extern 64. I think you will be successful. You too, Extern 64. I pray to God that you will also be a successful. So just keep on pushing your life and then keep doing things good. Just do good and then God He will give you a successful life. So thank you so much, Extern64. Thank you for your thank you for your nice comment there. So guys, if you have a New Year's resolutions, just comment down below. So in our life, we have a lot of New Year's resolution there. So I think that it's not about what God had do for us, but it's all about what we'll do for God. So I hope that we're gonna be successful all in our life. So I'm gonna sing a song to all of you guys. Happy New Year, everyone. So this song is for you all, guys. It's amazing how you can speak right to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I could never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. Just smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall. You say it best when you say nothing at all. Thank you, everyone. Happy New Year. Shout out to Extern64. Happy New Year, brother. Wish you all the best in life this year, 2025. Smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me wherever I fall. Thank you, Extern64. Thank you so much. You say it best when you say nothing at all. Nothing at all. You say it best when you say nothing at all. So guys, so just enjoy your life, guys, because year 2025 is fast approaching. So do you have any New Year's resolution there, guys? So if you have other New Year's resolution, you Extern64, what is your other resolution, New Year's resolution? So just keep on trusting God because He will give it to you, right? So I'm gonna sing a song, you know, Ed Sheeran. Ano yung this? I don't have any more resolutions. Okay, Extern64. So, right now in Germany, is it winter? Is it winter or not? So, I think it's winter, right? In Germany right now. Is it winter? What is the temperature there right now? By the way, how long did you live in Japan? So I live about 6 years from 2018 to 2023. Yes, we have a lot of snow right now. Wow, that's the best. I miss snow. So, I've been living in Japan for 6 years. Extern 64, and then right now I'm go back to the Philippines, and it's negative 8 degrees Celsius. Oh my God, that's very cold. So it's a very cold. So in Japan, the smallest temperature that I have ever experienced is negative 0 degrees. 0 degrees. So in Japan, it's 0 degrees. So that's negative 8 degrees is much colder than 0 degrees. So I miss snow. So that's one of the best, right? Snow in other countries. So it's a cold right now there. It's very cold right now there. In 4 days, it will be negative 17 degrees. Oh my goodness. So that's very, very cold. Oh my goodness. That's very, very cold. Negative 17 degrees. Oh my God. So it's very, very cold. I cannot live with that temperature. So it's very, very cold. So once again, Happy New Year, guys. So here in the Philippines, we use this trumpet to celebrate a Happy New Year. So when we will celebrating a New Year, we will just try to blow it. Happy New Year! So right, just like that. Happy New Year, everyone! So later in 12 midnight, we will gonna blow this trumpet. So here in Davao, you cannot use fireworks or any firecrackers. So you can use this. Bielefeld is located close to mountains, so we have a lot of rain and snow. Wow! Wow, that's amazing, brother. Even more snow than I had in Casel. So wow, that's a very unbelievable. Wow, that's a very nice, brother. Even more snow that I had in Casel. So I wish I can go to Germany. So that's one of my dream country, Germany. So I hope that I'm gonna have an opportunity to go there. Maybe in Europe, not just in Germany, but in any other country in Europe. So my what we call that one, my goals, my New Year's resolution also is to go to other country in Europe this year 2025. I hope, and I hope I hope so. So even more snow than I had in Kassel. So wow, that's a very, 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 very hard to live there in Germany. If that's the case, there's a lot of snow, and then it will rain a snow. So that's a very, very hard. So I hope that I have an opportunity. Maybe in year 2025, that's my New Year's resolution, guys, that I can work in Europe, not in specifically in Germany or other Europe countries. So that's a very, very my wish, no, in year 2025. So that's what an amazing experience. If you have experience in snow, then negative 17 degrees. Oh my God, that's too much for me. It's very hard to live. So in Japan, the temperature, the lowest temperature that I live is 0 degrees. The lowest temperature that I lived through was negative 41 in the winter of 2011. Oh my goodness. That's very hard. Negative 41. I can't do that. I can't live with that. Maybe, if you have a lot of heater there, so I can live. with that temperature. But if you have just lateral heater, so maybe I cannot live with that temperature. Negative 41. Oh my goodness. That's too much. Negative. That's too much. It's very hard to live in the winter. So, based from my experience, it's very hard to live in the winter season in the other country. So for me, I rather have the temperature in the Philippines. I rather have the temperature in the Philippines than the winter season in the other country, or than any other countries, other countries' temperature. I rather have the temperature in the Philippines, because in the Philippines it's just a tropical country, not cold, not hot, so just just normal. There was also no water for about 2 days because the water in the pipes froze. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. That's insane. Wow. So if it froze, oh my god, I cannot live with that anymore. So it's very hard to live with that Extern 64. I can't live with no water in the winter. So in Japan, I didn't experience like that because in winter there's always a water. But that kind of water, oh my goodness, that's a very hard experience when the water is froze in the pipe and I don't have water to use during winter. Oh my goodness, that's very hard. It's very hard to live with that. Hope that someday I'm gonna go there. I have an opportunity to go there. And usually we have water. It was just that one winter. Ah, okay. So that's also one of the very nice, one of the very nice, amazing, beautiful place, right? So Bielefeld is a great city. Wow, I hope that uh, I can go there in Germany. Germany is a beautiful country. So Germany is one of the beautiful country in Europe, and I hope someday that I'm gonna visit there, or I hope if I'm gonna be successful of what I'm doing right now, so I hope that I can go there. So that's one of the most amazing. So in other countries, one of the most amazing experience is a winter with snow, a lot of snow. That's the most amazing experience. So it's one of the best experience that you can have. You can experience snow, raining snow, right? But unusually we have water. It was just one winter. Ah, okay. So that's a very nice Extern 64. So I think maybe in winter it's very hard to live, because in winter you ca- you cannot you cannot make any you cannot take a bath, so based from my experience in Japan, so usually in winter I did not take a bath every day because it's very hard. It's very hard to take a bath, and it's very, very cold. The only bad thing about this city is that even though the city is big and has about 400,000 people in it, it doesn't have even one shopping mall. Oh, wow. There's no shopping mall there. So, how could you go to shopping mall if you want? How can you go or trying to see a shopping mall? So that's very ridiculous, right? So shopping mall is very important. So based from my in Japan, there's a lot of I would need to drive 53 kilometers to Hanover. Oh, So you need to drive a 53. It's very, very far, right? So it's very far because 53 kilometer, oh my goodness. It's very it's very far. But if you have a car, so maybe how many hours do you get there in Hanover? Or there is also a small shopping mall in Osnabrück, which is 30 kilometer away. Ah, wow. What a beautiful city. I can't speak the city, the name of the city. Is that Osnabrück? Osnabrück. So maybe my accent is bad. So I can speak well the city's name. So but it's very beautiful city. So the shopping mall there is far away. So that's one of the best shopping mall, right? 30 kilometers away from your home, Extern 64. So maybe there's an investor there. They need to build. They need to build a shopping mall. We don't have any speed limits on our highways, so we can get there pretty fast. Wow, that's amazing. So there's no speed limit. Oh my God! Here in the Philippines, there's a speed limit. So if your speed limit in the car will exceed just like 60 kilometer per hour, 60 kilometer per hour. So if you will exceed to the 60 kilometer per hour, oh my God, the police will catch you. So yes, if you want, you can drive like 400 kilometer per hour. Oh my goodness, that's very fast. So it's very, very fast, right? So it's very, very fast. Wow, that's amazing. So your country, it's very nice, right? 400 kilometer per hour, then you can exceed with that. So there's no speed limits. Wow, that's very amazing. So it's okay for you that the shopping mall are very far, but your car, you can you can drive fast. So that's wow. But only on highways. Everywhere else there are speed limits. Ah, okay. So only on highways, but everywhere there. So I think, do you have an expressway? There's an expressway in your there. So I think expressway have speed limits, right? So in the Philippines also but here in our highways there's a speed limits. So there's a land transportation officer. So there's an LTO officer. So if you exceed to the speed limits, you have a penalty. You will you will you will give money to the LTO officers, or maybe in the police. So if they catch you in your speed limit, so maybe they will give you a ticket and a penalty. So I think 1,000 pesos. 1,000 pesos. I'm not sure if it's 1,000 pesos or 1,000 pesos or 2,000 in the penalty about speed limit. So that's the best in your country. So in your highways, there's no speed limits. Wow, I want to go there and try to drive a car and then have a no speed limit. But it's very dangerous, right? It's very dangerous to drive fast because we all know there's a lot of accident, right? So you need to be careful. So I think 100 kilometer per hour, it's okay. Extern 64, 100 kilometer per hour, just to go to the other city, just to have a shopping mall. If you would drive 10 kilometer per hour above the speed limit in the area with one of them, you would have to pay about 30 euro. Wow, 30 euro. So if you would drive 10 kilometer per hour, so maybe that's in the highway or not in the highway. So wow, that's a very one of the very most amazing. There's also a penalty right there. So there's a penalty. So well, if you always drive above the speed limits of 10 kilometer per hour, you would have paid a lot of 30 euros, right? So the police will be rich. Maybe the police in your country will be rich if you pay 30 euros every day. If you have a lot of penalty. So we are 1 hour away. 1 hour away, Extern 64 for year 2025. So just a beautiful moment because we all know that year 2024 will be gone and then we are facing another year, right? So did you hear the accident in the Korea? The So if you drive 10 kilometers per hour above the speed limit in Philippines, it would be yes, it would be 2,000 pesos, right? So that's right, Extern 64. If you drive 10 kilometers above the speed limit in the Philippines, it would be 2,000 pesos. So much better you will not drive above the speed limits because we all know that uh, there's a lot of penalty, no? So there's a lot of penalty. So in Japan also, if you drive at least speed limit in Japan, there's 60 kilometer per hour. So if you exceed you, there's also a penalty. So a penalty may be a 10,000 yen. So 10,000 yen, the penalty in Japan. So I'm not sure of the money of the penalty, but there's a penalty. So in Japan, in their expressway, I think 60 to 80 kilometer per hour. So I will have to shortly because I will go hang out with my friends. Okay, Exern 64, thank you so much. So what car accident were you talking? Not a car accident, it's an airplane accident in South Korea. So last December 27, if you hear it in the news, in the South Korea, there's an accident of an airplane. So it kills 179 people and there's only 2 people survivor. So there's 181 on board and then the accident got caught them and then there's only 2 survivors. Oh, I heard about it. So yeah. So it didn't manage to land. Yes, it didn't manage to runway. So I think it's an engine failure from the while they are flying, there's an engine failure, I think. So it's very scary to fly in a plane with an engine failure. So the speed kilometer of the airplane is too much. So the impact of the accident of the airplane. So maybe the impact of an accident. Yeah, yeah. I think a duck. Yeah, there's a bird. I think a bird strike. So the aviation industry, the aviation analysts, they tried to catch the cause of the accident and they thought it's a bird strike, but literally for me maybe it's an engine failure. So maybe it's an engine failure and then there's a wall in the airport. So while the airplane have no brakes, so he's over on the runway, then hit to the wall and then explode while the airplane hit the wall in the airport and then explode. So that's a time that there's a lot of people died. So maybe if that airplane didn't hit the wall, if that airplane didn't hit the wall. I think there's a lot of survivors. So because it will not explode. So maybe the airport's mistake is that wall. But no, it's not a mistake. The mistake is the airplane itself because there's a failure. There's an engine failure right there. So I think it's not about the bird strike, but it's all about the engine failure. Maybe it's a mechanical failure and then the pilot could not control. Sorry, I have to go now. Okay, it's okay. XR64, thank you so much for visiting to my channel. So happy new year again. So guys, happy new year everyone. So thank you so much everyone. Happy new year to all there in the people in the world. Thank you so much for what. So happy new year everyone. So let's talk about those airplane accident there in South Korea. So I don't think that it's a pilot error. Maybe it's an engine failure. So for me, that's a rare case. Happy New Year's, Happy New Year's. So thank you so much. So time check now is 11:21 p.m. It's 40 minutes away or 35 minutes away from year 2025. So goodbye 2024. Thank you so much 2024. 365 days had been finished and another 365 days in year 2025, right? So I hope we have a happy New Year's, everybody. To all people in the world, we have a New Year. So what was your favorite thing in 2024? So what was your favorite thing? I have a lot of favorite thing in 2024. So one of my favorite is when I come home to the Philippines. So last October 16. So came from Japan and then I go home in the Philippines. I went home to the Philippines. That was the best favorite thing in 2024 so far in my life. So how about you? How about yours? XR64, what is your favorite thing in 2024? What's your favorite thing? So do you have any favorite moments in 2024? I really believe that we have a lot of favorite moments in year 2024. Alin ba? So I have, so there's a lot. So in Japan, I think the move out to Bielefeld is the best one. Wow, that's nice to hear. So that's a very happy moments to you, right? So maybe there's a lot of happy moments in year 2024, and I think year 2024 is a fantastic year to all of us. It's one of the most beautiful year to all of us. It's a very interesting. For me, it's a very interesting because in Japan, I don't know about the year because it's just keep on working. Every day is working, even in New Year, even in Christmas. You're just working in Japan. So I don't know the year. But right now, I know the year 2024. So while I came home in the Philippines, and I just cherish the moment. I just treasure the moment. And then with my family also. So that's one of the best thing that you can share with everyone. So just go with the happy moments of your life. So I really believe that year 2024 is one of the best year to all of us. Did you hear about the Christmas market terrorist attack in Magdeburg? So when it happened this year, 2024, that Christmas market terrorist, I didn't hear that Magdeburg. I didn't hear the Christmas market, really? So how many people died about the attack? How many people died about the attack? So I don't think it happened 20. Oh my goodness. Oh, it happened 20 December this year. So how many people died there? How many people had died? So rest in peace to all people who died there. So it's very sad there, ne? One of the saddest moments there in their a Christmas terrorist. Oh my goodness. So how many people are died? So I never heard that. I never heard that no incident, that tragedy, that attack, terrorist attack. Oh my goodness. So the terrorist attack, ne? So rest in peace. A car drove into hundreds of people on a Christmas market. The car was about 120 kilometer hour fast. Oh my goodness. And then explode to the hundreds of people. Oh my god. Rest in peace everyone. Those who died of that Christmas terrorist. There's a lot of happenings right now in the world. So like 40 people died and hundreds are injured. Oh my goodness. So that's very hard. So rest in peace to all people who died in that Christmas terrorist attacks. Oh my goodness. So there's a lot of happenings in 2024. So there's a Christmas attack, there's an airplane accident. So oh my goodness. The youngest person who died was I think 4 years old. Oh my goodness. That's very hard. So it's very hard, right? So we all know that it's very hard. Rest in peace to all who died. Oh my goodness. What happened to our world right now? There's a lot of tragedy, there's a lot of disaster, there's a lot of accident. Oh my goodness. So I cannot figure out how about the year 2025. I hope that everyone will be have a peaceful life and will not experience a bad moments, a disaster, a tragedy, an accident. So I hope that I was also at the same Christmas market 2 days before the attack. Oh my goodness. So just keep safe there. And then, oh my goodness. So it's very hard, right? Extern 64. So I hope that you're gonna always keep yourself always safe there. So it's very hard. It's very hard because we didn't know, because there's no safety in this world. So there's no safety in this world. So the only safety is in God's hands, right? So just keep safe. Always pray there. Always pray wherever you go. So just keep praying to the God, the creator of the universe. He's the king of the universe. So just keep on praying. So I was wondered, and I always wonder why there's it could be happen like terrorists, like any other. So I hope that it will be gonna be happen, nah? So just keep safe always there, extern 64. Then always pray to God, because that's the only solution to avoid bad things happen in life, to avoid evil, because that's an doers. No, that's what evil do. He will destroy, kill. He will kill and destroy people. So it's very hard right now. So I'm wishing for everyone for their safe, and then this year we're gonna be all safe. Year 2025, we will gonna enjoy it in our. We have about 80 million people and 10 million are immigrants. Okay. So there are 80 million. It's an 80 million. 80 million, right? So it's an 80 million and 10 million immigrants. Wow, that's that's a lot of people there. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of people, and they are doing the bad stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So they are doing the bad stuff. So I hope they're not doing it. They will not, because it's very hard. It's very hard to live. Like there's a lot of bad people in your environment, right? So it's very hard to live if there's a lot of bad people. You cannot trust people, right? You cannot trust if you hear there's a lot of bad people that live in your environment. So you cannot trust everyone. So I hope that uh, that bad people will remove there, right? So I hope that they will not do bad any circumstances, because that's very very hard. It's very hard. It's very very hard to do that. So many people. So in Japan, there's no bad. There's a bad people, but it's just little, because everybody have to abide in the laws of Japan. Unlike in the Philippines. So here in the Philippines, there's a lot of bad people. Not in my city, but in the other city. So there's a lot of bad people. They're doing bad stuff, and then I hope that they will afraid. They will scared to the government. But right now, there's no scare in the government, because they are also doing bad stuff here. So I hope that they're in Germany. So just keep safe, and then that bad people will remove there, and then I hope that everyone will be keep safe. So just keep safe always there. So it's 30 minutes away before the year 2025. Time check is 11:30 in the evening here, Extern 64. So happy New Year again in the Germany. So year 2025 is fast approaching. So later in Germany you will have a new year. So in here in the Philippines, we will be ahead of time. So happy New Year, everyone. So what a fantastic journey for us, and then to our life, we should just go. We should go in 2018. So in 2018 there was a terrorist attack like that in Berlin, but there a truck dropped into the people and not a car. Oh my goodness. That's very, very sad to hear. Oh my goodness. Rest in peace to all the people that died in Berlin due to the terrorist attacks. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of happenings in our world today. So I hope Extern 64 just keep yourself. And then in 2022, one is one is Stuttgart. So what is in the Stuttgart? And then in 2022, one is Stuttgart. So what happened to the Stuttgart? There's also a terrorist there, terrorist attack. Oh my goodness, that's very very hard. It's very very hard, because we all know that, you know, terrorists, they'll just attack to those a lot of people. They will harm innocent people. So I hope that there's no more attack there in your country. It's very sad to hear. It's very sad to hear that there's a lot. We have a giant immigration problem. So that's a very big problem. So what are the nationalities of the people that are immigrants in your country? What are what are nationalities? What are peoples? Uh, where did they came from? What country they came from? So I hope that immigrant people, they will not doing bad stuff there, or not doing bad. So in case instead of doing bad stuff, they will just do uh, what do we call that one? Good. They will do good. But that immigrants, that's one of the best. That's one of the worst in the society. Immigrants, no papers, no no residence, no permanent residence, right? So maybe their papers are expired. So that's very, very, very hard. So I think that's one of the very hard. That's one of that's one of a hard. That's one of the hard or worst, right? That's one of the worst. The worst people, that immigrants. They don't have valid papers. They don't have valid process, right? They don't have a valid process in their visas, or maybe their papers are expired, right? So that's one of the problems there. So I hope that the government will make a move about that, because it's very, very hard. It's very hard to do that. You will remove the immigrants, because immigrants also, I think they have also a work. We have usually immigrants from Turkey or Syria. Oh my god, Syria. So in Syria there's a lot of terrorists there in Syria. So but there are people from everywhere. Oh, okay. So that's a very hard, because people in Syria, I think they are a terrorist. There's a lot of people in Syria that are terrorists. They, I mean, they are not a terrorist, but they have a lot of connection to the terrorists. So that's one of the one. I think that's one of the problem, right, of the countries. That's one of the problems of every country, because there's a lot of like that. There's a lot of like that. So my goodness. So I hope you will stay safe there. So I hope you will keep safe there, Extern 64. So Happy New Year again to your family. So where is your family right now? So where is your family? Your mother, your father, your brother. So this is my sister. I have a sister here. So she is shy in the camera. She don't want to she don't want to catch in the camera. But there are people from everywhere. Oh my goodness, right? So I hope that we're gonna keep safe, no? So just pray to God, because we live in a quiet neighborhood. Ah, wow, that's a very nice. That's a nice to hear, Extern 64. That's one of the best. Just living in a peaceful, in a quiet mode. So there. So so one of the most beautiful in other country is you live peacefully. There's no sounds in the highways. There's no sounds everywhere. So you are just living in a peaceful life. So right. So in Japan also, that's also one of the best, living peacefully. Living peacefully. There's no sounds from highways, from other people. You cannot hear a sound from motors. You cannot hear a sound from motor, or sound from any other like, we only had one shooting here in the last 10 years. Oh my god. What kind of shooting is that? Is that a shooting, uh this bang bang? That kind of shooting? Oh my goodness. That's very hard. Extern 64. So it might seem like much compared to Japan, but for Germany standard, it's good. Ah, okay. So It's standard, it's good. Wow, that's one of the most fantastic, right? So yeah, gang shooting. Oh my goodness. So gang shooting, there's a gang there in your, it's a gang war. Oh my goodness. It's very hard there in a gang war, Extern 64. So I hope that you're gonna, what do we call that one? You're gonna stay safe. So I hope that you will not involve in gangs or gang wars there. So there's a lot of bad stuff they will make, right, in a gang. So it's very hard. It's very hard, right? So avoid that one, gang or gang wars. But if you're not a gang member and you don't mess with them, you're safe. Ah, okay. So if you're not a gang member and you don't mess with them, you're safe. Ah, that's nice to hear in gang in a gang member. So there's a lot of gang, right? So I don't feel threatened. Ah, okay. So that's nice to hear, and it's very glad to hear Extern 64. So Extern 64, so 19 minutes away here in the Philippines. The year 2025 is fast approaching. So just time is very, very fast, right? So time is very fast approaching. Oh my goodness. So year 2024 will gone, right? Well gone, and now we will facing the year 2025, guys. So it's another amazing year, an amazing other years in the journey, right? 2024 will be gone, and 2025 will be, so 2025 will fast approaching, right, guys? So, oh man, 2024 will be gone. For me, it's 15:42. So 15:42, it's 3:42 p.m. right there. So, guys, so it's 15:42. It's an afternoon right there. Oh my goodness. So, Extern 64, one of the best, right? So later, what day is today there? What day is today in Germany? What day is today in Germany? So by the way, this is my sister. He is shy in the camera. She don't want to see. Come here, sister. Here, here. So it's 15:42. Oh my goodness, it's 14:42. So 3 p.m. So 3 p.m. there. And oh my goodness, it's 15:42. So Happy New Year, Extern 64. So it's Tuesday. Ah, just like here in the Philippines, it's Tuesday. So we are just ahead of time. So later you will celebrate New Year, right? Later, I have to go for now. Bye. Okay, Extern 64. Thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year there. So I hope that you're gonna enjoy there. So Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. So time check, it's 11:44. It's 11:44 right now. So I'm excited. Year 2025. Year 2025 is fast approaching right now. And oh my goodness. This is one of a kind, one of the best. So this is one of the best, guys. So thank you so much, guys. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye bye.